Self-care has to be on the top of your priority list as a leader. Why? Because if you can't take care of yourself, you cannot show up for others. Hello, my name's Rachel Shackleton from Green Key Personal Development. In the advent of International Leadership Week, which is coming up shortly towards the end of March, I wanted to say a few things about leadership because it's very dear to my heart. Of course, I can talk about leadership for a long time. I can talk about all different kinds of theories, processes, procedures, authors, and so on, all related to leadership. But actually, what I'm going to start to talk about is my greatest leadership model, or my greatest leadership example, and that is my horse, Misha. In his 25 years, Misha has taught me so much. Today, I'm going to start with his lesson on self-care. Self-care has to be on the top of your priority list as a leader. Why? Because if you can't take care of yourself, you cannot show up for others. What does this mean, showing up for others? What does it mean, self-care? When I talk about self-care, I'm talking about physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. When we have all these in balance, we can show up for others. In other words, those people that we lead with pride, with joy, and I hope with inspiration. The lesson here is every time I showed up to get Misha from the field, if my mood was unbalanced, was negative, perhaps I had circulating thoughts around a conversation that I just had and things I should have said, feeling angry, perhaps annoyed, frustrated, irritated, he would acknowledge me to show respect for me, and then he would turn around and walk away. As a slow learner, it took me a while to understand what he was trying to tell me. And actually, what he was trying to tell me is that most followers who encounter a leader who is angry, annoyed, upset, emotionally imbalanced, most employees would also want to turn around and walk away, but they don't for fear of being disrespectful or appearing rude. So what did he teach? He taught me to address my negative emotions. He taught me to do this before I set out to get him from the field. He taught me not to pass my monkey on to him, that he's not interested in that, that is my issue to deal with, and not to involve him in that. And this is exactly the same thing with our employees. None of our employees want to take on the monkey of their leader. None of them want to be on the brunt end of your emotional download. They want to work with you in a balanced, respectful manner, in a easygoing fashion, in a direct relationship, in a relationship that they can trust, in a relationship that they know that their leader is always fair, balanced, kind, nurturing, and working through integrity. So Misha has taught me about self-awareness. He has taught me to tune into my own emotions before I show up or try and show up for others. He has taught me to manage my emotions effectively. We all have ways to do that, but the point is to do it before you do a download on one or many of your employees because you happen to find them doing something wrong, or having done something wrong, which has further irritated your annoyance, your frustration and your anger, which actually has nothing to do with them. We all have ways to deal with our emotions. Some techniques work for some work for others. Find the techniques that work for you and start today in managing your emotions effectively before you do something that you regret with one or several of your loyal followers, your team members. I hope you've enjoyed Misha's lesson for today. I will be doing several others, so look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for listening.